Hello, it's Victoria from Coastal Themes, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use AI to create custom components and tools for your Framer website. So in this video I'm going to be showing you specifically how to use AI to create a custom quoting calculator for my agency website, which I'm working on. But you can obviously use AI to create whatever tool you need, something that maybe you can't get out of the box directly from Framer, or when you're searching for things online, things that other people have created, you just don't know quite how to edit the code to get it to do exactly what you want it to do. And that is why AI is so great, and we're going to do all of this in under 10 minutes. So this is my website I'm working on. This is our Newport theme, which is available from coastalthemes.com, so definitely check it out, and you can get a discount in the description below this video. And I have a pricing section down here, and I've created a new box, and I want my calculator to kind of go in this box, allow people to select the services they require, kind of the timelines, and then they can see a little quote. So we are going to jump to Claude AI. I'm using Claude because on the free version, I recommend this because on the free version, the kind of knowledge that the AI has is up to date, more up to date than ChatGPT, which I believe ends around 2021 or 2022. So we're going to go through a little bit of trial and error, and I'm going to show you how to kind of get something that works in your Framer site. So you start with writing a prompt, and I'm going to write a really simple prompt, and then we'll refine it from there. I'm going to tell it not to use any kind of external styling sheets which I have to install or put onto my Framer site. And I'm typing all these extra prompts because I've had issues when I tried to do it before. So we're going to start with this prompt, and then we're going to refine it. So you can see here it begins to generate our code. And then after it generates it, we'll see a preview, and we'll also see kind of an overview of what it's created for us. And then from there, we can kind of edit the styling, we can edit the inputs, and we can refine it and make sure it works, especially on Framer. So there's the code. Here is the calculator itself. So that's what the UI will look like. You can see here the calculator includes project type selection, number of pages, optional features with pricing, and real-time quote calculation. This only uses Tailwind's core utility classes and is fully self-contained. So let's try this. So sometimes I do this and it doesn't like to work on Framer, but sometimes I do it and it does work. So let's copy the code. So you jump into code, hit this copy contents button, and we will jump back into Framer. And this is the container I'm putting it in, but I will need to go to assets, scroll past all your components, all your styles, and you'll see code. You might have other things in the code section. I do not. And hit plus and hit new code file. Name it. I'm going to call it calc, and it is a new component. So you will get some default kind of code. You can delete that and paste in your custom code and then hit save. So now we have this file, and let's see if it works. So if I come back here, I should be able to drag this code file directly in. If it's not dragging, it's because it's not compatible. So let's jump back into Claude and ask them why. Simple as this isn't working in Framer. Like I said, there's a bit of back and forth to get it to do exactly what I need it to do. Right, let's copy this, head back into Framer, go to our file. We're going to delete all 171 lines of code, and we're going to paste our new one, which is 145 lines, hit save, go home, and let's see if this drops in. There we go. So the asset dropped in, which means that it is compatible with Framer, but you can see it is very ugly, and two, not necessarily the fields I want. So let's preview it just to see that it works. So scroll down through the beautiful theme, to be met with your very ugly calculator. But luckily this all works, so all we have to do is kind of style it up and the kind of calculations are working, and I'll show you how to get everything else edited. So that is the most complex part done. The next thing we have to do is adjust the styling. So this prompt is for styling. So I've asked for a specific font and just to increase the padding and change the colors. So let's see what that gives me. So let's copy this code. Let's go back to Framer, and hopefully it's a little bit more pleasing to look at. So let's delete all of this, paste this, hit save. We will delete that and drag it in our new version. Oh, nothing's changed. So something isn't working. So we're going to go back into AI. Right, so I've just said this isn't working on Framer, and it's giving me a new version. We'll copy this, head back, hit paste, hit save. There we go. Right, so now everything I want has been applied. So that just took a bit of trial and error. Let's preview. Scroll down to the calculator. And there we have it. So it's working, which is fantastic. So the next step is to tell it what the input should be. So I'm going to tell it to change the currency, remove the pricing from in the form fields, and only show the quote when the user clicks generate quote. Can we also give it 3 columns so that the height is shorter? And then if you want to do things like changing the pricing that is feeding into it, you just simply write, can you change the pricing range for a website, a mobile app, or branding? And you can kind of just intuitively ask it what you need it to achieve. Let's copy this version over and see if it's listened to me. So, calculator, once again, let's delete what is here. Now we have 3 columns, although it looks a bit ugly. There we go. So now it's updated. That is a lot better. It's not as much height. And let's just change the padding. And things like mobile responsiveness, you can also kind of prompt your AI tool to make it function. So I can see here that there's no pricing. I can adjust the number of screens. I can change the timeline. I can tell it what I need and generate the quote. And there is the price in pounds, exactly what I needed. And it's now got 3 columns, so it's a little bit shorter. And it's a lovely little piece of interactivity to add to your site. If you want to style it further, you can give it custom fonts, you can tell it the exact padding, you can kind of keep prompting the AI as much as you'd like to get it exactly where you want it to be. And although it does take some back and forth, especially with getting the interactivity working, the styling working, and being able to drag it from the asset panel into your actual theme, it does take back and forth and it will take you a bit of time, but once you nail your prompts, you should be able to kind of do it much faster and alleviate any issues. So that is how you use AI to make a custom tool for your framer. And if you try this out, or if you've tried this out before, please share with us what you've built. And if you have any tips, let us know. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.